So, Syreeta, absolutely been amazing working with you. Just tell me, like, what was it like before we started working together?
Before, it was a very traumatizing, stressful, depressing journey. I was at the end of my tether. I just couldn't focus anymore and knew I needed help. I was on the edge, really on the edge. So yeah, I you know this, you can be helped, but you don't know where to get the help.
Yeah.
And I was really at a loss. I felt unsupported, lonely, sad, emotional, all of those feelings. I had all of those feelings. It was terrible. I just, I feel it for every woman who's going through this right now, because I think I've had quite an extreme version of experiences and symptoms. I think they were quite extreme for me, particularly maybe because I was younger as well. It was harder to digest. So there's so many other feelings that come with it: shame, embarrassment, all of that. So I was at a loss. I really was at a loss.
Yeah. And I remember our first conversation. You definitely presented with a woman that was at the end of it and couldn't cope anymore. So tell us then, now, how are you now?
Now I'm a whole new person. I just feel so different. I feel alive. I feel I can come back to myself. My headspace, my energy, my whole feeling towards everything, even everyday living, just doesn't feel traumatic. To not have to deal with the symptoms of hot flushes and night sweats as something that was just part of your everyday life, to now they're practically non-existent and can only be triggered by particular things, and not just a thing that you're going to deal with every day, has been fantastic, absolutely fantastic for me, I must say.
Yeah.
So
and how
I'm very grateful.
How has that affected like work and everything?
Now I can think straight. Things, whereas before I probably would have been overthinking or having to sit and focus on just writing a basic email. I'd have to focus and really think, and sometimes it would take me forever to remember the most basic things. But now it just doesn't feel like that anymore. I can just get on normally. But I also feel somewhat empowered, because now I'm more confident that in myself, and I'm feeling like myself. Because I'm coming back to myself, I feel so much more confident, more vocal about how I feel, more vocal about what I want, whereas all those years, and it would have been even prior to meeting you, like I was disappearing and I didn't know why. I'd been disappearing for years and I didn't know why, and struggling for years and didn't know why. So it's just like a light at the end of the tunnel, to be totally honest with you. And I'm really grateful. I am really, really grateful for the support I've had, and your help and your advice and everything, because it really has changed so much for me.
Yeah.
And I can just see it's only going to get better now.
Absolutely. And it really is. And it's been, I don't know, 3 months that we've been together, something like that. Yeah. So going from, the person that you were at the beginning to who you are today. And I remember our last session, you said you feel like you've got a new head.
Yeah. It's just a whole different person, and it just feels so good.
Oh,
it feels so good.
Thank you. Wonderful.
Thank you very much. I really do appreciate what you've done
Well, you did it. I was just a facilitator.
Okay, well, how we work together.
Exactly. Thank you.
So thank you.